Lone Depot Park. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And on the mound in this one, Sandy Alcantara. All right, ready to get underway. Luis Arraez stands in.
The second baseman, number 1, Luis Arraez.
And we're off and rolling in Miami.
First pitch, 106.
Just missed. In the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Willie Adames stands in. Adames at the plate now, and that's strike one. Yo one. Outside with a breaking ball. The 1-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No advance, though. And fouled off. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that's fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And our pitcher tonight, Dustin May. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Okay, all set to go. Jeremy Pena up now for the Tigers. And the home opener is underway. On the ground. And foul ball. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's towards center. Scott takes it in for the out. 2 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Ball one.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 2.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
2 down, nobody on. That one outside. 3 balls and a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Riley Green. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Quick move to first. Rodriguez back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. Torkelson in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 on, 2 outs.
At the ball.
And a foul ball. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Busch Stadium, our starting pitcher in this one, Framber Valdez. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground to third. Throws to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. The Cardinals score first, It's 1-zip. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That is this left fielder.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Bader.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. In the dirt, but kept close. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 here.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. Back here in St. Louis, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Teoscar Hernandez up now for the Tigers. Ground ball left side. Bichette whips it to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting seventh.
So up next, Colt Keith. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Batting eighth, catcher.
Here's the
Dylan
catcher to
Dingler.
hit, Dylan Dingler. Dingler will handle the catching duties in this one. 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Four pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, one out. Here's Gleyber Torres. This one in the air, center field. Scott moving under this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Jeremy Pena digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kerry Carpenter, flied to center his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that's the third out. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the second. Joel Pozo now at the plate.
That's a ball. Whoa.
Looks like he wants the signs again. (2-0). And that's another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now here is Jordan Walker.
No, that's a ball.
And that one ripped to left. One away. One out man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Oh. Oh.
Man at first, one away. That one the other way, and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Torkelson puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Julio Rodriguez up now for the Tigers. May back to work.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Out towards right center field. And a quick out, number one. Now it's the DH, Riley Green. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's out to center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Bo Bichette. That clips the corner. Swinging a foul straight back. Time called.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. So digging in, Mason Wynn. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Carpenter moving under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Nope, that's low. Nope, that's high. Strike one.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. Back here in St. Louis, start of the 4th. Teoscar Hernandez up now for the Tigers.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fought off foul. Going 2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The Tigers trailing by a run. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 2.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. At the plate, Dylan Dingler walked his first time. Swing and a high fly ball in the air, left field. Bader going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Bottom 4, now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Bryce Harper.
You know, these Cards doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Steps off, checks the runner at first. Late that time, and it's strike two. Now time called at the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher.
One out man at first. Here's the catcher, Joel Pozo. Walked his first time. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground to first. It's in and out of his glove. The underhand flip gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Gleyber Torres. Up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The 1-1. And a strike to Gleyber.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. Harper under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ramon Urias.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the top of the 6th. Julio Rodriguez up now for the Tigers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ball 1 there. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. This one in the air, center field. Scott gets there. He's under it. 1 up, 1 down. And now the DH, Riley Green. 1 for 2. Out to short, win. To first, 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. On the ground, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. There's a line drive to left field, and that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Late with the swing there.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. The Tigers with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Popped in the air, left field, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. New arm out of the bullpen, Tyler Holton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And takes low for ball one.
You know, these Cardinals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Time called.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Got him. One away.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball one.
And that is out of play. Here's a 1-1.
That's the ball.
Out towards right center field. And there's two down. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's 2 for 2.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
Ball one to Bryce. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Into center. And that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals. Gordon Graceffo.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ball.
Now one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike 1. Time called now. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Up next for the Tigers, second base.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Check swing went around, and that is strike one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And now the 0-1. Down low, it kicks away. And the runner holds. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ground ball could be two. 1 at second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader. Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Kyle Finnegan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball.
There's a swing and a miss. Got him. Now one away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So up next, Joel Pozo. Pinch hitter coming on. Nolan Gorman looking to start something with one gone. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1. Way out front for strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Back here in St. Louis, ready to begin the 8th, Jeremy Payne. Up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. For 3 in this one. The left-hander on now, JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The Redbirds holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
No, that's a ball.
Out to short. Win. Sends it across to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. And now Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Right through there for a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Ball.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 8th. Ramon Urias getting ready to hit. Strike 2. Finnegan measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2013. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Way inside, and that hit him.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Man at second. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Hernandez quickly throws it in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at 3rd. Runners now at the corners.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
stepping in, Mason Wynn.
That's the ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get out of this.
Out towards right center field. Rodriguez racing after it. Can't get there. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. First and second. Now, Ivan Herrera, number 51, will take over here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
The Cardinals trying to break this one open here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. 2 on, 1 out. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the flyout. And there are 2 gone. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So here's Bader down. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one fouled off.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at bat. 2-2 now. Stays alive. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next to the Tigers, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Now it's going to be Spencer Torkelson. A new arm into the game, the righty, Riley O'Brien.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Whoa.
The Cards trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. Swings through it for the K. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
They're down to their final strike. Inside, 1-2 the count.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game. May with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.